Just thinking of heading. Like, what is it?
You're picking up your flight plan.
Oh. So how do we do that? Just want to call the tower? I just say...
Yeah, we're going to call ground.
Right.
And so there's 2 phases now to your call to ground. You're going to start with requesting your flight plan, which is CRAFT.
Dang it. I made a new one of these where it actually has craft on it, so I don't have to write it out.
That's what I thought I remembered seeing it before. Okay. So he'll probably say cleared as filed.
The route's just straight
and as filed, yeah. Right. And
altitude.
Expect 3,000. 125.9 or 5 is what you can expect. And the transponder 4265. So we'll see what we get. And then I know that they both just came unglued.
Hope I don't wreck.
No, it's just this little padded thing there. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Right.
And the other side of this is that you have kilo and you're ready to taxi. Usually I request the clearance, and then once I read it back to him and he says, read back correct, and I say, with kilo ready to taxi.
Okay. I'm going to screw that up. So, okay, so when I read it back, it's
whatever he says.
Cleared as filed, maintain not maintain, but expect 3,000.
Yes.
Contact departure.
Just say the number, 125.9 or 5. I guarantee you that's what it's going to be. And if we looked at the OSU information, that's what it would be leaving here.
Right, okay. So call them up and ask for our clearance, or?
Requesting our flight plan, clearance, yeah. You just say,
State ground, this is 739 Echo uniform between, I don't know how.
Alpha T hangars.
At Alpha T hangars.
Like to pick up my flight plan.
State ground, this is 739 Echo uniform at the Alpha T hangars. I would like to pick up my clearance.
This is 739 Echo uniform, state ground, cleared status filed, maintain 3,000. Departure 125.95, squawk 4265.
739 Echo uniform, cleared as filed, expect 3,000. Frequency of 125.95, squawk 42.65, and we have kilo and are ready to taxi.
Couldn't do it any better.
739 Echo uniform, read back correct, runway 27 left, taxi via Alpha.
Taxi via Alpha, cleared to 27 left. So forward to...
State ground is Scarlet 14, we're in the student ramp, ready to taxi, cool customer close traffic, information kilo.
14, 27 left, taxi via Alpha.
Taxi via Alpha, taxiway Alpha, Scarlet 14.
Cool.
I feel like there's got to be like an ATC bloopers of silly stuff that students say or how many times they screw it up.
Yeah. If there isn't, we should make one.
Really?
One little tip maybe stick back in your brain somewhere or think about later is once you've established communication, once you say, hey, ground or approach or whoever it is you're talking to, and they acknowledge you, they say, 739 Echo uniform, cleared as blah, 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 and they tell you what you want to know, and then it's your turn to repeat it. Repeat the directions first, and just confirm it's you at the end.
Gotcha.
Because you will forget what they say if you're saying your tail number first.
They're expecting you to reply anyway.
Yeah, they want to hear the dialogue, and then you're just, yep, it's me, confirming at the end.
Gotcha.
Especially when we're nervous, we tend to want to say what we feel confident about. We know our damn tail number. But in that time frame, then it's easy to, oh shoot, what was the rest of what he said? If at any point you want me to do the radio, you have to gesture to me.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna not just take over or jump in.
Okay, ground, Kosu.
So 2 state ground, I-4 clearance available, your discretion.
Ready to copy, Scarlet 2.
So 2 cleared status filed, maintain 3000. Departure 125.95, squawk 4271.
Clear to Ohio State as filed, maintain 3000, squawk 4271, and the approach frequency will be 125.95.
So 2, read back correct, runway 27 left, taxi via Alpha, confirm you have kilo.
27 left via Alpha, we do have kilo, Scarlet 2.
That was good to hear, almost the same thing. Sorry, what you doing?
Taxing up
Why?
to go call them.
Are you ready?
That's your ground, truck 26.
So what is this first approach? Pretend like you're 25 miles away. Because we're
Up
not.
the sky.
Is it,
Straight into Appleton 116.7, or it's already in there. It's already
Yeah, 69 Delta, 27 left.
So 69 Delta, thanks, runway 27 left, clear to land, winds 2905, the altimeter is 2988.
Clear to land, 27 left, 69 Delta.
And so we're just gonna
let's put it in here too. That's, oh, there's a couple things to put in there. You can put in,
that's where it's at.
yeah.
Okay.
Let's also load the weather.
2125.
Okay, so you are V-log.
Yeah, for pick up the VOR, go in.
And you've got this. Do you want to set this for your inbound approach? IWAS right now. Oh, sweet.
Check that guy out.
Nice, so 170, I think. Nice landing.
It doesn't have flaps, does it? Or at least it didn't look like it. Now are we ready?
I feel like we're a little more ready.
And so once we
So 69 Delta, turn left on Charlie.
Once we take off,
right on Delta.
they'll just switch us over to approach, and we'll just call Columbus approach and be like 739 Echo uniform.
Yeah, and then you're going to state 1,900 climbing 3. You're going to say where you are, and that's where you are. They want to know your altitude. If I make notes, don't be distracted by it. So just do this or something if you need me on the radio.
Okay.
Okay. have your hood? Okay.
Goggles. State Tower, this is Scott 739 Echo Uniform at runway 27 left, ready for takeoff.
Scott 739 Echo Uniform, high state tower, hold short and have a runway inspection in progress. This time, just be a second.
Holding short, 739 Echo Uniform.
What if someone lost something or...
So I saw him waiting over there when that 170 came in.
Yeah. So this should be 29 or 85. It should look wrong to you. We can do the pre-takeoff checklist.
Color 14 ground.
Let's get the strobes and landing light on.
14 is in the run-up area, ready to go, 27 left, and we were just hoping to do an aborted takeoff demonstration, so we just wanted to go full power and then back out to idle, and then left delta back around, and we'll be ready to go at 27 left.
Scott 14, high state tower, roger, hold short and have your request.
We'll hold short of 27 left for Scott 14.
That's the 739 Echo Uniform, runway 27 left. You're cleared for takeoff. On the runway heading. Traffic's vehicle left of the runway midfield.
Clear for takeoff, proceed on, go runway heading, 739 Echo Uniform. Wow.
I know.
Scarlet 14, high state tower, runway 27 left, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 27 left, Scarlet 14.
You can proceed with your high-speed taxi down the runway and exit at Delta.
Proceed high-speed taxi and exit at Delta, Scott 14, thanks.
That's a really pretty 170.
Yeah, it is nice. I like the yellow. Keep your hand on that.
Echo Uniform, contact departure.
Contact departure, 739 Echo Uniform.
Approach. Affirmative, clear for the approach, 77 Victor. Jet 573 Papa, going to maintain 3,000.
3,000, Jet 573 Papa.
733 Mike X-ray, roger. Continue on the 310 heading for now. We'll have on-course to Valparaiso here in just a little bit.
All right, roger, we're continuing on its heading here, 733 Mike X-ray.
So I tell them where we're at?
Nope.
Columbus departure. This is 739 Echo Uniform at 1,900 heading for 3,000.
Jet 573 Papa, turn right heading 160.
Right turn 160, Jet 573 Papa.
And land 77 Victor, turn right heading of 300 to join.
770 turning right to 300 to join 27 left.
Regard 4499 Columbus approach, flighting 290 Victor for the ILS, 28 right approach. Regard 4602 Columbus departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 10,000.
He's busy.
Twin Cessna 00 uniform, contact Rickenbacker Tower 120.05.
20.05, train for me today.
Yeah, right. Charlie, Challenger 2 Mike Charlie, descend and maintain 3000.
What's your heading?
Skyhawk 739 Echo Uniform, Columbus departure, ident, maintain 3000.
739 Echo Uniform, ident, maintain 3000.
4602, turn left heading 100.
Ident, maintain
Jet
3000.
573 Papa, turn right heading 250, intercept at 28 right, localizer.
Alright, 250 to intercept, Jet 573 Papa.
270.
Columbus Skywest 3525, level 10,000, Bravo.
Skywest 3525, Columbus approach, turn 10 degrees to the left, exit for the ILS, 28 right approach.
You can use standard rate turns. If it's 5 degrees.
Challenger 2 Mike Charlie, just to make sure we're on the same page, I gave you 28 left, is that correct? 77 Victor, contact State Tower 118.8.
7 Victor, switch tower.
Jet 573 Papa, 5 miles from A-type, maintain 3000 until stops on localizer, cleared ILS from 28 right approach.
Alright, 3000 still service, clear ILS 28 right approach, that's Jet 573 Papa.
Skyhawk 9 Echo Uniform Radar, contact 5 west of Ohio State, turn right heading 360, maintain 3000.
Skyhawk 739 Echo Uniform, maintain 3000 to heading 260.
360.
360.
Well, you just
4499, descend and maintain
get the power out.
4000, turn right heading 320. Jet 579, Columbus approach. Correction, Echo Romeo Yankee 579, Columbus approach. Expect vectors for the ILS runway 28 right or 28 left, your choice. Erie Shore 579, right. Brickyard 4602, contact Indy Center on 124.45. Yeah.
Departure Brickyard 3702, 3.5 for 5,000.
Better as it
Jet
goes
573
along.
Papa, Tower 132.7.
And so you might constantly put a little nose turn
Brickyard
down.
4702, Columbus departure, radar
You
contact,
do the
climb
volume
maintain
as you need
10,000.
it.
I maintain 10,000. Just want to make sure that was Brickyard 3702.
Brickyard 3702, affirmative 10,000.
10,000, Brickyard 3702.
Skywest 3525, descend and maintain 6,000.
Descend and maintain 6,000, Skywest 3525.
So we're going to do this
Challenger
approach.
2 Mike Charlie, 7 miles from
Maybe
Haybuck, turn left
setting
heading
this up so
310,
there's no
maintain
procedure
3,000.
trip.
Still stops on localizer, cleared ILS runway 28 left approach. Erie Shore 579, descend and maintain 7,000. Brickyard 3702, contact Indy Center on 120.47.
2047, Brickyard 3702. We'll see you.
Skyhawk 3 Mike X-ray, proceed on course to Valparaiso and then Foxtrot Lima Delta.
Direct to Valparaiso. We're basically on course currently, 732 Mike X-ray. And then what were the identifiers on it?
3 Mike X-ray, Valparaiso, Victor Papa Zulu, and then Foxtrot Lima Delta, your destination, correct?
That's affirmative. 732 Mike X-ray.
Hey, good morning, departure. American 493 is with you at a 2.9, climbing 5,000.
American 493, Columbus departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 10,000.
Your controls.
Climb to 10,000, American 493.
Challenger 2 Mike Charlie, contact tower on 132.7. Brickyard 4499, descend and maintain 3,000. Information Charlie, current at Columbus. Wind 2103, altimeter 2987. All aircraft land at Columbus International. Acknowledge on ident. Skyhawk 9er Echo uniform, turn right heading 070 and say your first approach request.
Is that 26?
Heading 090, 739 Echo Uniform. What do we want to do? Just the VORA?
VOR Alpha to Newark.
739 Echo Uniform would like to do the VORA to Newark.
Skyhawk 9er Echo uniform, roger, flighting 070, maintain 3000, expect a VOR Alpha approach and then Newark.
070, maintain 3000. 39 Echo Uniform.
Expect VOR, but that's okay.
Skywest 3525, turn left heading 115, descend and maintain 4000.
Left heading 115, descend and maintain 4,000, Scout 3525.
Okay. So, hey, let's see if we can get the ATIS. It might be a little far
American
out.
493, contact Indy Center on 120.47.
20.47, American 493, get it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think we're still a little far away. This 25 miles, is that indicating?
Here at 4499, turn left heading 300, intercept the 28 right localizer.
Do you know how that's loaded in there?
Well, I'm assuming Appleton, but...
Good question, isn't it?
Yes.
Why don't you zoom out or take a look at your flight plan, see what's shaking.
Erie Shore 579, fly heading 180.
I don't.
No, that's for the sequence, number 4.
I don't know, because I don't know.
What's Kojit? Is that down there?
Yeah, Kojit's that.
Challenger 2, Mike Charlie, tower
Yeah, so it looks like,
132.7.
So it's 25 miles to that.
Clear 600, Charlie,
looks like
Columbus
it's
approach.
giving the intercept.
4,000,
But
expect vectors for the ILS from link 28 left approach.
The waypoint's still APE though. It's just showing Kojit in there.
Okay, because you loaded the approach.
Correct.
And then you hit direct Appleton, I think,
East Coast
right?
Jet 71, Columbus approach, turn right heading 310, join the localizer, but the ILS 28 left approach.
So this is really nice because it's giving you your intercept. Because you're on VLOC. So you're not in GPS direct mode.
Forget 4499, cleared visual approach from my
So
right.
he's setting you up to intercept your course 148, so you could put 148 in here.
Skywest 3525, descend and maintain 3000.
Descend and maintain 3,000, Scout 3525.
And if you
Erie Shore 579, descend and maintain 4000.
I'm not going to talk too much.
Aztec 02 Papa, contact Columbus approach on 118.42.
Airmat Tango, update 1, valid until 1500 Zulu. Turbulence.
To me, that counts as IDing it.
Columbus approach, Scarlet 2 is climbing through 1900 towards 3000.
Skywest 3525, turn right heading 180.
Right heading 180, Scout 3525.
Skywest 2, Columbus
So
departure
we know we
ident.
have it in both places.
9, turn right heading 220. Erie Shore 579, turn right heading 220. East Coast Jet 71, turn left heading 300 to join the 28 left localizer.
Okay, A, we still
Clear
haven't gotten
00
A.
Charlie,
Let's
reduce
see if
speed
we
to
can
210,
hear
number
it.
7.
Nothing.
Scarlet 2, radar contact, 3 miles west of Ohio State, say request.
What do you expect your next frequency to be?
We'll on 122.7.
Okay.
Scarlet 2 would like direct Appleton for the VOR Alpha at Knox County.
Scarlet 2, roger, turn right heading 360 and maintain 3000. And I'll have the direct option shortly.
360 and maintain 3000, Scarlet 2.
Someone else going to Appleton.
Skywest 3525, turn right heading 250, intercept the 28 right localizer, advise if you get the field in sight.
Ran 250, intercept 28 right, localizer, Scout 3525.
It's actually rather pretty.
Coast
I
Jet
think you
71,
should take
descend
a
and
peek.
maintain 4000.
It's kind of nice.
Clear 00 Charlie, Minder altitude, descend and maintain 5000 and fly heading 180.
Well, why don't we brief the approach since we can't
Brickyard
get...
6112, Columbus departure,
So
radar
just head
contact,
straight
climb
in
and
on
maintain
148,
180.
or straight out on 148.
Okay.
Skywest 3525, 7 miles, about 5
Once we
miles
hit
from East
Kojit,
Side,
we have,
2,700 till established.
As long as we have Kojit, we can do down to 1520.
Okay.
ILS
Mist is climb to 3000.
Shore 579, turn right heading
and then
260,
turn
intercept
straight
the
to
28 left
Appleton.
localizer.
If we don't have Kojit,
We have to time it.
so we should time, once we cross, just in case we lose
Brickyard
it.
6112, turn left heading 100.
And that changes the minimum, yes?
Yeah, then we're 1880.
Okay. So what's our time?
Should be around 6:12, 6:15.
Okay, good.
Scarlet 2, turn right heading 070. 070, Scarlet 2.
So is it going to be 1482
579, 5 miles from Haybob, cleared ILS
What's
runway
that?
28 left.
Is it going to be a 1482 or from?
From
Skywest 3525, tower 132.7.
327, go 3525.
Area shore 579, maintain 170 knots to Haybob. Clear 00 Charlie, turn right heading 200.
I think these are off by 10 degrees or maybe 5. It's definitely vectoring
East Coast Jet
us
71, contact approach on
to not do the
118.2.
procedure turn, and that's fine.
Clear 00 Charlie, contact approach 118.2. Area shore 579, contact tower 132.7. Have a great day. Brickyard 6112, contact Indy Center on 124.45. Yeah. Skyhawk 733, Mike X-ray, contact Columbus approach on 118.42.
It's 1842 for 3 Mike X-ray.
South 1989, Columbus departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 10,000, flight heading 170.
So we lean just a little bit. I feel like I was starting to feel it, kind of.
Niner Echo uniform, did you want vectors for the VOR Alpha approach, or do you want to go direct Appleton?
Go direct Appleton.
Sure.
We'll go direct Appleton, 9 Echo uniform.
739 Echo uniform, clear direct to Appleton, expect the VOR Alpha approach into Newark.
Have to respond to that.
Yep.
VOR Alpha, and then straight into Appleton, and then VOR Alpha to Newark Eve.
Okay, good. So you need to go direct to
Niner
Appleton.
Echo Alpha, or correction, Niner Echo uniform. That'll be a straight-in approach. You don't need to do any procedure turns or holds at Appleton, do you?
Straight in for VOR Alpha Newark, and after this, the mist, we'd like to
Departure
request
American,
a...
1180 with you at a 3.2 for 5,000.
Okay.
Southwest
So you need to go
1989,
direct to
contact Indy
Appleton
Center
now.
on 135.57. Good day.
So how do you find that? Twist this.
American 1180, Columbus
Go
departure,
ahead.
radar contact, climb and maintain 10,000.
Climbing at 10,000, American 1180.
025.
Niner Echo uniform, do you need to hold at Appleton before you shoot the approach?
9 Echo Uniform, negative on the hold. We could do a straight in, and after the mist, we were hoping to do a RNAV 27 back to Ohio State.
Skyhawk 9 Echo uniform, roger. Clear direct to Appleton. Expect your approach clearance in about 10 miles.
Direct to Appleton, 9 Echo Uniform.
Scarlet 2, do you need to hold at Appleton before you shoot the VOR approach into Knox County?
Okay, are you going to... We are going at pretty good speed right now, aren't we? Gotta relax your hand a little bit. Alright, so A, we still don't have that. There we go.
Scarlet 2, Columbus, do you need to hold at Appleton before you shoot the VOR Alpha approach at Knox County?
We'll do the procedure time, Scarlet 2.
Scarlet 2, roger.
Temperature 21 Celsius.
Climbing up to 4,000.
2.20 Celsius. Altimeter 2987. Remark.
4,000.
Density altitude 1,900. Newark Heath Airport, Newark, Ohio. Automated weather observation 1210 Zulu. Wind 190 at 03. Visibility 10.
So we need to make sure you've activated this.
6005.
Oh, go to... Yes.
American 1180, contact Indy Center on 120.47.
2047, American 1180, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, doke. You're good. That's activated. So you can either choose to do this, or you can do that.
And then this guy, I need to do the CDI though.
Now you're in GPS. You were in VLOC. Whoops. It was in VLOC.
Right, but don't I... I do want VLOC here, right?
Yeah. So it depends on how you want to fly it. So you're looking pretty good.
Scarlet 2, say approach
Okay,
request
so
after the VOR
2
Alpha.
miles before we go, we're going to kind of
It'll be the published.
make sure your landing checklist is done,
we'll go
and descent
CPS
checklist.
28 Delaware, Scarlet 2.
And then you have to keep track of that.
Appleton, then RNAV 28 at Delaware, thanks.
Just make a decision and go for it. Don't just, that's like too much.
Because we were way off though, because I was going to head back to 12.
This is way off?
Well, we were starting to head way off, so since we were on like a 150 heading, I feel like we needed to get to like a 12 to go capture this guy.
Doing a 30 degree. And then of course what happens when you're 1.2 miles away? Don't keep swimming on it. Pick a number and stick with it.
Departure jet speed 858, 2.8, climbing to 5, runway heading.
Jet speed 858, Columbus departure, radar contact, climbing maintain 10,000.
Up to 10,000, jet speed 858.
So what is direct to right now?
Like 122.
Yeah. Let's do like a 5 degree correction to the right. Not much because you're getting close.
Skyhawk 9er Echo uniform, 4 miles from Appleton. Maintain 3,000 until Appleton. Clear straight in VOR Alpha approach. Newark.
Maintain 3,000. Expect a straight in for VOR 8 to Newark. 9 Echo uniform.
Good, let's keep that maybe 5 degrees, a little bit more.
Scarlet 2, hold as requested at Appleton. Just advise procedure turn inbound for the VOR Alpha in Knox County.
Scarlet 2 will advise inbound on the procedure turn for Appleton at Knox County. Scarlet 2.
Jet speed 858, maintain 10,000, still waiting on the center to buy handoff, I'll give him a call.
Jet speed 858.
Jet speed 858, contact Indy Center 120.47, good morning.
2047, jet speed 858.
Hey, what's your power setting going to be for your descent?
Like 1800. So we're going to...
Okay. Yeah, but look, don't chase it. Don't chase it. Got this pretty little picture helping you there.
Because we're gonna want 148 anyway.
Yeah. Okay, there's your little bleep. That's then letting you know you're loaded and active. So go ahead and twist. Time. Turn. Yep. And time, turn, twist, and twist end. So it's saying you're 5.1 miles from what?
Cogent.
Good, so we've got Cogent. And where can you be at Cogent?
1880.
Okay.
Skyhawk 9er Echo Uniform, report back on this frequency on the mist. Change to advisory frequency is approved. Radio service terminated. Remain on your present beacon code.
I totally forgot what he said.
No problem. The frequency change approved. Will remain on this frequency and be back with you on the mist. 9 Echo Uniform. Frequency change is approved. We'll be back with you on the mist and maintain the squawk 9 Echo Uniform. I keep forgetting that's not to push to talk. So he's cleared us to change frequencies. Now you need to have a situation awareness. In a real world, you wouldn't have to make a VFR approach announcement, but I will.
Okay.
Because you're cleared. So he's cleared the area for you. But we're going to let those folks know where we are. So we're 2 miles from Cogent, and Cogent is 3, so 5 miles. Newark Case traffic, Skyhawk 734 Uniform Lima is 5 miles to the northeast. Descending low approach, we'll cross over midfield, Newark Case.
You did it too. You mixed this one and 734 Uniform Lima.
Did I really?
I did that too when I went flying with my cousins. I kept saying 734. I was like, wait, what?
739. Wow. So let's see if we can get that, not a little less than a dot. Seems to be a no-wind scenario today. What's your altitude?
We're just right at, well, busted that a little bit, but now we have Cogent. We can go down to 1520.
Okay. How's your heading?
It's sloppy.
You're off more than a dot. Doing good. You have the mist in your head?
I climb to 3000 and turn to Appleton.
Okay, just take a peek up.
50, 1.6 miles.
And you see it?
Yep, I do.
That's very cool. So we'll just go ahead and keep flying to it. Maintain your minimum. 1550. Good. I usually add 50.
Newark traffic, Skyhawk 739 Echo Uniform is a mile north, crossing over midfield, and we'll be climbing to 3,000. Back to Appleton, Newark Keep.
So if we were landing, it's kind of perfect. You'd just do a
swoop in.
left downwind. All right, we do not see the airport, so let's do the mist. Okay, why don't you activate? There you go. We can do a normal climb. Okay, let's go ahead and go back to approach.
Alpha approach, Bravo 2.
Good job. And you can let them know that you are 2,000 on the mist.
Columbus departure, 739 Echo Uniform on the mist for Newark Keep VRA.
Skyhawk 739 Echo Uniform, Columbus departure. Ident, maintain 3,000.
Ident, maintain 3,000. 9 Echo Uniform.
Okay, so now it's time to kind
Jet
of
speed 489, contact
go into your
Indy
box,
Center on
make sure you've got OSU in there.
120.47, jet speed.
Do you want to do that now or wait until we get back to...
No, you just know you're going to climb 3,000 and then make a right turn. You got some time. You have 500 feet to keep this heading, and we'll see what's going on in our flight plan. Okay. OSU. So that's there.
Skyhawk 739 Echo Uniform, radar contact 4 miles southeast of Newark. And did you want to hold at Appleton, or just advise when you're ready for vectors for the RNAV 27 left approach?
We don't really have time for a hold.
We'll just go vectors for the 27 left for OSU, 9 Echo Uniform.
RNAV.
Skyhawk 9 Echo Uniform, roger. Maintain 3,000, turn right, heading 310, vector for the RNAV 27 left approach.
Maintain 3,000. What was the vector?
Heading.
Heading.
Skyhawk 9 Echo Uniform, turn right, heading 310, 310.
310, 9 Echo Uniform.
Pull that power back some more so you're not struggling. So now at this point, I'm going to go into my flight plan and remove the approach to Newark. Oh, well, I guess you could.
I was just going to pretty much overwrite it, I suppose.
Well, I would, yeah.
If I do this flight plan.
Go all the way up to the top, hit approach, and delete.
Skyhawk 9 Echo Uniform, amend your heading, flighting 300 when able, clear direct to Colney intersection.
Clear direct Colney, 300 heading. 9 Echo Uniform.
So we don't have Colney in the box
Columbus
yet,
approach, Mooney 6657, uniform level 9 south.
Mooney 6657, uniform, Columbus approach, Columbus altimeter 2987.
2987, 6657, uniform.
Scarlet 2.
Yes. Just head to that heading you
Clear
said.
search is terminated, remaining present beam code, and for exchange approved, talk to you in a minute.
Load
frequency transfer for you, Scarlet 2. We'll talk to you on the mess.
You want to take over from here? He said direct to Colney. There you go. Okay. Actually, you want to load the approach first, maybe. Activate approach.
But
yeah. So you're right. Hit to Colney, and then
it's like insert people.
So let's activate the approach.
I like going.
Just activate here. First, we'll activate the approach so that it's in there.
Skyhawk 9er Echo Uniform. Is the plan still for 2 RNAV 27 left approaches?
Yes, we're just doing a little loading up here. Thank you. 9 Echo Uniform.
No problem. Did you want the published list on the first RNAV, or do you want me to give you alternate instructions?
This will be a full stop.
Oh, this one will be a full stop. Okay. 9 Echo Uniform, clear direct to Colney. Expect your approach clearance in about 10 miles.
Direct to Colney, we'll get our approach plans in 10 miles, 9 Echo Uniform.
So now you have a direct to Colney right there. A turn.
Well, he
said direct to Colney.
Okay.
And in 10 minutes we'll have our other stuff. We can probably go a little faster. Take a peek outside over your left shoulder.
Can't see anything.
Okay, so A.
It's 8.4 northeast, 1,107 feet AGL. No aircraft wider than 37-foot wingspan authorized on the flight school ramp until further notice.
What's that?
Aircraft use caution
It's either
for
high
construction,
throttle or
lighting,
low.
and barricades along the south edge of the flight school ramp, the FBO ramp, and the west ramp. Advise initial contact, you have Lima. State confirmation Lima 1153 Zulu weather, wind 280 at 6, visibility 7, sky conditions scattered 4,400, ceiling broken 5,500, broken 7,000, temperature 21, dew point 21, altimeter 29er 88, visual approaching east landing, departing runways 27 left and right. VFR departures, provide ground long course heading in degrees, notice is Dearman, tower obstruction, lights out, service 8.
Okay, so we're in GPS mode, so that's good. 298.
I was just playing with it because I was like, it doesn't matter. Like once it's in GPS mode, twirling doesn't do anything.
Yeah, it does. It's still giving you this. See, look. It's still telling you you are right of course.
Right, no, like.
But you set your course for 298.
Yeah, but it doesn't like change that guy. It's not like the
No,
VOR.
it's for your brain.
Right, yeah. I understand that.
Yeah.
But I was just like, that's why I was doing that, because I was like double checking. I was like, wait, that doesn't do anything.
Oh, that's not changing anything. Okay,
right.
Gotcha.
That's what I was doing.
Totally, gotcha.
I actually wish I had a heading bug on this guy, because that would. Because I use the heading bug all the time in the simulator, because it's so nice to don't have to think about anything. I just turn the heading bug.
So now you totally appreciate that and understand why a heading bug, why a HSI is wonderful, because the HSI also then has this on there. Your VOR is on there too, and it's really awesome. Okay, we got the ATIS. Brief the approach plate.
So directed to Colney, 272 degrees, 2500 at Rittok. Down to 1420 at Hubim. And then
but to see if we get LNAV or LPV, won't we? We don't know what our terms are yet until we're closer. Yeah, I was noticing that too. That's kind of going about 5 degrees.
Approach Scarlet 2 is missed off Knox County. Scarlet 2, Columbus approach, ident. Ident, Scarlet 2.
Does your attitude indicator look right to you? Is it?
Scarlet 2, radar contact. 2 miles north of Knox County Airport.
It looks a little low.
700. Did you want to hold it
so
up?
too. Why don't you center?
For the RNAV approach?
You would like vectors for the RNAV, Scarlet 2.
Scarlet 2, roger. Reaching 3000. Clear direct to Pickham for the RNAV 28 approach, Delaware.
Climbing to 3000 and clear direct to Pickham for the RNAV 28. Scarlet 2.
Columbus departure 1069 Delta, climbing out of 1,700 for 4,500.
3 days ago? Number 1069 Delta, Columbus departure, ident, maintain VFR.
Maintain VFR 69 Delta.
Do you have an idea of which you prefer?
Sure, Cessna 69506.
I like this guy just because it's not so far to look over there.
Okay.
Cessna 69er 506 Columbus approach, descend and maintain 6,000.
So you can have the map here and use that if you want it.
7 further down to 6 and requesting direct Caspi.
So pick a number and stay with it to intercept. Then you can get an idea if it's wind or what's going on.
Sierra Papa Echo.
Caspi, okay. 506. I'll have that for you here. Actually, reaching 10,000, 506, clear direct to Caspi.
Reaching 10,000, clear direct Caspi. 69506, thanks.
So what was that just spoke? Because I didn't...
I think it's my iPad.
Okay.
It was saying the OSU 8 is his. 1.3. I didn't know I had it.
I was like, I'm pretty sure it's not this, so I was just like curious.
Skyhawk 9 record uniform information, Lima is current at Ohio State, advise when you have it.
We have Lima, 9 Echo uniform.
Scarlet 2, advise when you have the weather and NOTAMs for Delaware.
We will advise for weather at NOTAMs at Delaware, Scarlet 2.
Cessna 1069 Delta, radar contact 5 northwest of Ohio
So you
State.
pretty much have briefed your
Altimeter
plane?
2987.
98769 Delta.
Yeah, thanks. Got 118.8 in the thing. Got our ATIS already.
Okay. The mist, should you need it?
Straight to Glibu. 3200.
What's the right order of that?
Climb to 3200
Okay.
straight.
Yeah, okay, great.
There's really nothing else.
Okay, great.
But yes.
And then what kind of hole do you have in there?
Delta 1085, Columbus departure, radar contact, climb and
Standard
maintain
rate, or
10,000.
standard pattern.
How do you think you'll enter it?
Teardrop.
Where is Glibu?
That's straight up.
Okay.
That guy. So I mean, I guess
Technically parallel.
straight in.
Record 4395, Columbus approach, fighting 340, going to maintain 4,000, correction, 6,000, expect the ILS 28 right approach. Sure, you can have the left, record 4395, 340, 6,000, 28 left.
So it'd be a parallel entry, right?
Yeah.
Delta 1085, turn left heading 170.
Teardrop is when you enter and you're at the 30.
Yeah, and then
parallel is go straight and then turn and intercept. Yeah. So what is the actual course to the station?
298.
Yeah. So this,
yeah,
you're kind of doing the S turns around it. So pick a number and go to it. Tell me what you're going to head to.
I'm going to go 300 because now we're on it.
61, Columbus approach information, Delta current, expect vectors for the ILS, runway 28 right approach.
I'm not sure if that was for us.
What's that for 9 Echo uniform?
Skyhawk 9er Echo uniform, negative. Blue Streak 5061, descend and maintain 6,000.
B and C checklist. So we're going to get ready for descent and pre-landing.
Both RP native just yet.
Delta 1085, contact Indy Center 135.57.
Altimeter set 298.
Skyhawk 9er Echo uniform, 5 miles from Colney. Cross Colney at 3,000, cleared RNAV straight in, runway 27 left approach.
5 from Colney, cleared straight in for 27 left, 9 Echo uniform.
Record 4395, contact Columbus approach on 118.2. Good morning. Blue Streak 5061, flight heading 335.
So when you're 2 miles out, you're going to slow everything down to maneuvering speed.
Blue Streak 5061, affirmative, 28 right, heading 335, maintain 6,000.
How many seconds is a 5-degree turn?
2.5.
Yeah. Okay. right on. I'd love to see you just do standard rate turns. Just be more decisive instead of, I'm going to go a little bit to the left now.
Okay. Because I feel like I fishtail. I don't know if it's because I'm not decisive or it's because
5061 contact.
I kind of feel like I need to because otherwise I feel like I overcorrect and then I'll.
That's why we're going to be a little more decisive and just pick. I'm going to do 5 degrees. I'm going to do 10 degrees and use your standard rate turn. I think it helps the body focus also when you're doing the same angle of bank. Oh, let's see, we're 2.8. Maybe we start to kind of slow it down just enough. And retrim. And you're set for the landing configuration.
When do you typically pick up the term? Like
when you're actually on the approach, not at an initial fix, but final approach fix. So what are you going to be turning to when you turn?
272.
Okay.
Scarlet 2, 8 miles from Pickham, cross Pickham at 3,000, cleared RNAV straight in, runway 28 approach, Delaware.
Can you repeat that, Kosu?
Scarlet 2, 8 miles from Pickham, cross Pickham at 3,000, cleared RNAV straight in, runway 28 at Delaware.
Okay, what's your
Pickham
next
at
minimum?
3,000, we are cleared straight in for the RNAV
Okay, to Ritz,
28
how
at
far
Delaware,
is it?
Kosu.
5 miles?
5 miles.
So you probably don't have to bomb down, it could be. I'll tell you one thing, that's something I need to get better on, is figuring my descent rate for the miles.
Columbus departure, AC-4334 is with you, climbing 2,400 for 5,000, runway heading.
AC-4334, Columbus departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 10,000.
Climb maintain 10,000, AC-4334.
9, 8, 7, 6.
I'll lead into it.
Must be nice, app countdowns. Nice, good standard rate turn. Keep it in there just a little bit more. There we go. Okay, looks like everything is activated.
AC-4334, turn right, clear direct to Gibbs.
Going to Hubin.
4.
AC-4334, turn right, clear direct Gibbs.
4.
Right turn, clear direct Gibbs, AC-4334.
What's your term?
LPV.
There you go. Are you on course or are you drifting?
We are to the right, or to the
Cessna
left.
506, okay. Contact Mansfield approach on 124.2.
342, 69506.
There's your bearing. There's your direct. So we're currently 3.5 miles from Ritog. Your minimum is 2,500. They're still, it's coming in. See how they're both coming in now?
I don't see them moving a whole bunch.
They're not moving very much. Just want to be thinking about if what heading you're going to maintain when it's in.
Center of 2107 at 320.
So the winds on the ground are 280.
Okay, thanks. Airport.
November 5, 6,
So this is moving
Victor,
pretty
Columbus
quick. So
departure,
if I were
radar
you, I would
contact,
lead
ALT leaving, climb maintain 10,000.
Because it's really
Cessna Victor, leaving
zipping in.
2,700 to 10,000. Cessna Victor.
AC 4334, contact Indy Center 124.456.
Now you have a point of reference.
2445, good day, 4334.
We've got 2 to go and still maintain 2,500.
Okay, good. Coming up to the final approach fix. If you want to add a notch of flaps, you can after you cross Hubin. Little correction, don't just swim over there.
9 Echo Uniform, contact State Tower.
Contact State Tower, 9 Echo Uniform.
To ground point 7.
Left on Charlie Alpha to the ramp, monitor ground squad 8.
Just call them State Tower, this is 9 Echo Uniform.
Coming up on Ritog.
State Tower, this is Doc 739 Echo Uniform, proceeding to Ritog for the 27 left approach.
Skyhawk 739 Echo Uniform, high state ground, runway 27 left, clear to land, winds 3207.
Clear to land, 27 left, 739 Echo Uniform.
So you're getting your glide slope in. So I would like you to fly your glide slope.
I would like to fly the glide slope.
We agree. All right, you're direct to Hubin, so you can anticipate that glide slope's going to start letting you descend. So you want to stay with it. Go ahead and there you go. Set your power. And good.
State Tower, Scope 5.
Okay, I have controls. Take your hood off because you can get a little actual.
Scope 5, high state tower, roger, runway 27 left, report the outer belt, and 315 for the right base entry.
Outer belt 315 for the right base entry.
Keep your hand on the power because that's going to be your going a little bit fast airspeed. just fly the glide slope. Play your video game. I'd pull a little power out because you're above it.
But I feel like, well, yeah.
What,
So
when
you put in your flaps, I still feel like you need to add power because otherwise you're going to create all that extra drag.
We'll see what happens. You're still high. You don't want to add power. You want to... Don't dive down. Put in your flaps. Now take a little power out because you're still high. Power for altitude. Pitch for airspeed. So you're still too high. I want you to fix that. Get on that glide slope. No more than 10 degrees until you see the runway.
All right.
What's our altitude now? 600 feet. That's all the runway. We had to file to get in today. Cool. Now you're free to look at that runway, but then kind of see what you see and what you see and compare that stuff. You would fly the glide slope all the way to minimums, that'd be cool. $11.50 is minimums. So you can go as this far, and if you can see one light on the runway, you can keep going.
Tower, go 5 is over 350 in the belt for 27 left.
Cover 5, runway 27 left, clear to land, wind 3108, Cessna traffic short final.
Clear land, 27 left,
land,
and we have traffic in sight, go 5.
For sure. So you kind of forgot to add flaps.
I'm not gonna.
That's why we're using a 5,000 foot runway. Whoa. Cool.
Be a long drive home.
A little bit of a taxi. I'll see if he lets us get on.
Cessna uniform, turn left on runway 23, left on Alpha, taxi to the ramp, monitor ground point 7.
Left on 23, back on Alpha, monitor ground. 739 uniform. Gonna drive all the way home.
Hey, I thought you did really well.
It's a lot going on. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, I thought you did really well, though. There was no big, excuse my language, clusterfuck. You were where you needed to be. You didn't lose it. It's just a matter of being perfect, and we never are. But just it's just a matter of allowing your head to be ahead of the plane. And loading the box is always a challenge.
Yeah, I need to do that a lot more on the simulator, just because like I always hate that Colney always comes up second, and it's always
Colney, right?
You know, it always goes to the second one instead of staying where you need to go.
That's right. That's exactly right. And if you were to choose vectors to final, you wouldn't even see Colney.
All right.
It would just take you to whatever. We know what we're talking about. It would just take you
to Rittok.
Right, to Rittok, and you couldn't even find it, which is why I never load vectors to final. Because it's easy for me to go in there and just hit direct enter when I see what I want. If I can't see what I want, that is a clusterfuck. Because then you're like, reloading and trying to listen to what they're saying and fly their headings and... We're not supposed to push back, you know that.
Yeah, I just still line it up.
That's nice. That's very courteous.
Alright, landing flaps up, carb heat.
Do you know someone's got it right after us?
I do not.
I do.
Oh.
Let's turn it around. I got it.
Gotcha, you have the plane?
Yeah, I have the plane. You can keep doing the shutdown if you want. There is nobody here. We're just going to leave it right out in front for the next books, not push it back. And if they end up not coming, then we'll call and have it pushed back.
Alright, here goes.
Okay.